Hello there. So, yeah, as I said in the previous one, we're going to work on this area, this space right here. You know, you see this, all this stuff right in front of me. Everywhere the light touches on this area is where we'll be working. Not in the background over there. That's for the future. That's a future Lovejoy problem. No. Just this area, this little bit where there's mud. That's where we'll be working. We're going to be working on the entrance, or the sort of the walkway up to our obelisk. This thing. We're going to be working on the walkway up to this. You can see I've already... I say you can see. That depends on if you've been paying enough attention to it. I'm assuming you have, because I'm vain like that, and would just assume that you have seen everything that I've been doing and have remembered it. Anyway, yeah, I have adjusted this area a little bit because I wasn't 100% happy with it, with how it looked before, and now this looks cool. I know that I think I actually said that in the previous one I had this whole area planned out. I did. And then I looked at it again today before I started building, and it looked terrible. So I redesigned it again. So yeah, I am going to be building this up. I've spent a good couple hours redesigning this area. That area down there looks really cool, let me tell you that. And yeah, well actually, I don't need to tell you that. Why don't we jump straight on in to the planning section? Yeah, didn't say designing this time. Planning. Okay, so where are we going to start? We're going to start by talking about what we're actually doing. So along these, where these squares are, so in each of these sort of squares that I've laid out, there's going to be some pillars. And then down in that big circular area, we're going to have a large dome that's got a bunch of arches going around. And then, yeah, so as I hinted before, as I said before, all of the squares will have these things. Now, I get the outline of this wrong because I cover over the bit at the back, which I'm not supposed to. I realise it later on. These are some of the jankiest, drawings I've done so far. But see, that's where I remembered at the back. But basically, there's going to be like a little bit of like a kind of lip at the top, so it has a bit of extra detail. And I think these look really cool. I'm really happy with them. As I said, this is a dome. At the top, it's going to be a green dome. Ooh. And then around the side, down all these side bits, it's going to be trees. So these trees are going to go in all which direction. And, you know, they're going to have some lovely green leaves. Yeah, there's not really much to say about this one. It's a fairly simple idea. There's going to be some sort of like pond litter as well, like leaves and lily pads. And then there's going to be some cherry leaves around the side, like pink bushes. And yeah, enjoy the building. There I am. Look at me go. Back and forth. Last one, covering up that menu. Building! Yeah! Okay, so, first things first. Let's sort out this bit. And by let's sort out this bit, I mean I've sorted out this bit because I just started building and forgot to start recording. You know, story of my life. So, yeah, there's a little bit of trim on the edges, just on the tip and on the base that I think looks really cool. And then we've also added in these little ponds around the edge. Just rounds out the path here. And I think that makes it feel a lot nicer, because otherwise it was just a weird gap to another door. And I just didn't like it. So we've blocked off the door and we've added in little windows instead. And I think this looks really cool. And I like it. So yeah. Next thing to really work on are these pillars. So the way they work is at the front, they're the shortest, and at the back, they're the tallest. And the ones on the outside are one block shorter than the ones on the inside. It's quite precise, but the idea of why it's like that is so that when you look up through this path, it doesn't feel like there's this really tall thing here. It kind of, as you walk up, it kind of goes with it. It works with it, and like they will feel like they are supposed to be that tall. And they lead you up to this this large obelisk and the surrounding... I don't know what it's called yet. Observation deck? The thing is, like, it is going to have another building on it. I've just been trying to figure it out, but I want there to be a building that comes off this side and maybe fills up this bit, and it'll be like a big palace connected to it. And maybe this is just like the courtyard of this main building. I just can't come up with a good design yet. So that might just be something we do later. I mean, well, it's not something we're going to do today, so it's definitely something we'll do later. But yeah, this... Did I just stop texturing it? Oh well, it is what it is. I really like this obelisk. It's really tall, but that's the reason why then I need to put this palace here. It's too tall on its own. It's just this really tall thing that just kind of comes out of nowhere and doesn't have any other height around it. From that view, it looks all right. Mr. Bunny, no. From this view, it looks a bit weird. From any view inside the city, it looks a bit weird. So, yeah, it's got to change. Like, it's going to stay, but we need something else to act as like a background, like a backdrop to this obelisk. But it's going to have a purpose of being like, it's the palace of whoever rules this city. But as I said, I've got to design it, and I haven't designed it yet. So I'm still working on it. I'll get there. But I have to design this area. So let's get to building that again. Okay. So we have this area kind of blocked in. We got our pillars running up the side, and we've got our teardrop pool. And also a little bit of trim around the door entranceway there. This is my planning out for the next section. But yeah, this gives the vibe that I wanted with those pillars. Those small pillars up the side. And then you see the entrance here. You've got the big obelisk come around. You've got a couple little side pools. I think they're quite nice. And yeah, I think when you look at it from the top as well, if you can climb the stairs. I can't even climb the stairs to my own build. From the top, it's looking pretty cool. That does look like a face. You got two eyes and a mouth just going, ah! Oh, I didn't see that before. Oh well. But yeah, now we're gonna block out the big dome depot. It is by no means finished, but this is looking pretty cool. These torches will go. I will figure out a better lighting source. This already looks cool. This is... Alright, what section is water in? I need to figure that out. Bear with me. Yeah, it may not come across as as particularly loud in the video, but for me, oh, it's like standing next to a tsunami. I'd imagine. It's so loud. Probably not as loud. That's a bit hyperbolic. But anyway, this is looking cool. You know, coming through here, we got this now sort of large, at the moment, thing. But it will be more. Yes. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. And I think it's going to look really cool from this angle as well. Let's just hop on up. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. And it may look like it's going to be quite... I'm making hand gestures in my head with, you know, in the real world. And by hand gestures, I mean, I'm gesturing just to be like, it looks big. You can't see them. You can't see my hands. Or can you? You can't. Anyway, it may look big now. And a bit like, okay, it's very big and it's very there. But we've got to remember, there's going to be trees on the side. That you can see here, it doesn't look as big on this side because there's already this tree here. Now those trees are going to go around it as well and then go down. But there's going to be trees on this side as well. So it's going to feel like it fits into this area, like it fits with this place. And it will hopefully give me an idea of what I want to do with this space. Like, how will I want to expand it? How will I want to build this up? So that's exciting as well. So I'm very excited by that. But yeah, let's keep building. Let's keep going. Wait, what happened to my pickaxe? Oh, it's just there. Oh, I was really worried for a second there. I was like, have I broken it? Where art thou, pickaxe? And it was just in my inventory. But yeah, that is a good looking dome, if I do say so myself. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, very happy. I would love it if there was some sort of like half slabs I could use to smooth out the top bit, but I still think it looks really cool. Oh, yes. Very nice. And I think with some leaves around it, oh, it's going to look great. Oh, it's great. Oh, I really like it. It got a nice shape to it. I think it looks really cool. Oh, I'm going to have a look at it from the other side. Hang on. All right. So this is the other side of the sort of the riverway that goes through there. And this will be more city. Like this will be the west side? East, west. No. West side. This will be the west side of the city. And that's a pretty cool view, I think. That looks really good. And I think it will look even better, as I say, like once the trees are in around it and just kind of bring in a bit more color, a bit more green to kind of cover up a little bit, but just show that, yeah, this is the fancy side. I think it looks really cool. I'm really happy with it. And this, yeah, it does, again, it highlights that there needs to be more going on behind there on that side. Because we got it on this side, it's very empty. It's very much that there's something missing. And I need to figure that out and figure out what is missing and what to put there. But I'm very happy with how this looks. I think it looks very cool. Oh, I can't wait to keep working on it and to also get working on this side as well. It's going to look very cool. Oh, our farm looks very nice over there, doesn't it? Isn't that lovely? Oh. Whoops. Well, hello. I didn't mean to do this. That's the button. Yeah. Oh, it looks very cool. I'm still very happy with how that turned out. This bridge is cool too. I like this bridge. A bridge from a building challenge that I got completely wrong, but turned out great. I just tried to eat a torch. That's not how it works. That's not how life works. No. Foolish. Very, very foolish. Anyway, yeah, just thought I'd give you that life update, that I tried to eat a torch. Yeah. I don't like it. The lights, I don't know. I think I need, like, archways. But then I don't want to... But I don't like this. No. I'm going to leave it like it. I've done it on the diagonal as well. I don't like it here either, but I need it lit up in better than just torches. Whilst I continue working, really. But yeah, not a fan of that. Not a fan. Doesn't look as good as I wanted it to look. Yeah. Something to think about. Something to think about. Yeah. I like this lighting though. Having the hanging lanterns inside of this dome area and the little details we've got. I really like this. It needs texturing, as always. You know what I do. You know I don't build and texture at the same time. That would make sense. No, I do it all at the end. So, speaking of doing it all at the end, it's time to add in the trees and the texturing. So, yeah, I'm going to go do that. I can hear mobs. And I just started running around trying to see where I could find the mobs. I'm like, where are they? I can't see them. I can't find them. This is on top of my mob farm. Of course I can hear mobs. Ugh. Anyway. This is done. We have the trees. We have the archway. That. Not a fan of that. Let's put in sand. There you go. Just breaks it up a little bit. Perfect. And that one as well. No! Well, that's gone. Get rid of this one as well. Oh, there's some cobblestone. Interesting. Clearly I never got rid of that. That's whatever point I built over the top of this. But yeah, this is we've got the leaves of the trees. We've got trees, we've got bushes, we've got moss. And I think it just kind of brings this area to life. Now, this main structure needs work. That's for another episode. That's for me to figure out, because it definitely needs more. Now that we've improved how the entrance feels to it, the actual structure itself needs work. Oh, this is something I didn't talk about, but I put birch leaves and lily pads in the little ponds just to give it a bit of life, and I think it looks so cool. It looks really fun, and I really like it. If I can get a frog, I'll put it over here. It'd just be quite fun to have a frog. But then, let's face it, the frogs are quite exploratory. So there's every chance it just jumps off and then is gone forever. Yeah, that's just frogs. Yeah, I've come through. I've textured this. I've textured the walls slightly coming up here. We've got trees. We've got trees going all the way down. I changed up the lighting slightly. So you can see I've got a few archways here and there coming down this bit and also going up this side. I'm sure you saw it. There you go, just a couple. And I think it doesn't take away from the fact, and especially there, the fact that that frames it. That's actually really cool in the night. That's a really cool image. I really like that. The fact that it frames it is really cool. So maybe like whatever we do to this building, we need to continue that sort of framing. So maybe if it's just like a couple extra pillars here, just nothing to take away from the obelisk. But then we need something behind it to kind of give it a bit more substance and structure. But yeah, I think this looks really cool, and I'm really happy with how it looks. So yeah, let's go update the map. It looks so cool. I'm so happy with that. So cool. That looks so much cooler on the map. It just feels so much more alive. We've got all this lovely pink coming through, the green up here, this awesome dome on the top here. Oh, this is now, it feels as grand as it was supposed to. The problem is, as I've alluded to and as I've said, this no longer feels as grand as it should. It's got the awesome obelisk. I really love the obelisk. I love that we got the compass star around the obelisk. I do really like these two towers. But this space needs something. Something to bring it in line with what we're doing now. And to kind of feel that void that there is and that I've sort of pointed out from different angles. But that's something that I am working on, trying to figure that one out. So that will come later, probably nearer the end. So that, I imagine the palace is what it'll probably be, or the large sort of, I was going to say palatial structure, but that's just palace under a different word, or a couple different words, will probably be the last thing we do on this side of the city, because remember, there is also this side of the city is the more industrious side, so there will be more heavy docks, maybe a shipyard, so maybe some dry docks as well. I think that's what I want over here, but I also want to have some extra bits, so maybe like like the docks are there, but then raised up, you've got maybe some baths or something. I think an amphitheatre would work really well over here, or at least just a theatre. One of the two would work really well on this side to kind of give that juxtaposition of having like the industry, but also the entertainment. Because you see that a lot in the real world nowadays, I think. You see a lot of things that come up there. But yeah, this looks really cool. Next, we will continue our work of this area. So actually not the entrance, but the upper level again. We're going to be working on the upper level again. And that's because I still haven't actually figured out how I want this entrance to look. I came up with a couple ideas. I hated them, so I got rid of them. But yeah, I'll figure that one out. We've also got a couple structures here to work on. But then, yeah, so if anything, that's 1, 2, maybe 3, and then that'll be a couple episodes. So we've got a few more episodes over here. And then after that, where do we go next? We could go over, but then we're going to be doing a lot more city building. We could go somewhere else. I like the idea of working on these cliffs, just to get these cliffs in. because then I can kind of continue with the path, get that going along where it needs to go. I think that'll look really cool. So maybe we'll after we finished on this side, we'll go over to the cliffs. But that's enough planning from me. There we go. Oh, I'm inside. Curses. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that's enough planning from me about what we're going to do in the next few episodes. I just thought I'd say, like, yeah, sorry, it's been a couple weeks. I got busy, and it was my partner's birthday, and I wanted to just spend the time with her, so I did. And it was really refreshing to just take the time off, in all honesty. Not that I do this for like a living or anything, but just, having a bit of time to go away and just relax and just do something different and go have fun in the outside world. Ugh. But no, yeah, and it made me feel really happy to come back to this as well. So just a little break. But yeah. There'll be another little break coming up in a few weeks, likely, because I'll be on holiday. But maybe I'll try and record some stuff in advance. We'll see how busy my job gets. So yeah. So yeah, just ending on a little life update for you there. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Once again, sorry it's taken a little while to come out, but yeah. If you did like it, like, subscribe, all that YouTuber jazz, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, wait, story time. Haha. I nearly forgot, but I didn't. Following the great battle led by the High Princess, she commissioned the entryway to the Great Obelisk. An entryway that she wanted to remind people of the victory that brought them all together. She wanted it to feel jubilant, full of life, full of joy. A walk that anyone could come and enjoy, listening to the trickling water as it came down, smelling the fresh perfume from the roses, from the flowers in the trees and the bushes on the ground. She wanted people to be able to rustle their fingers through the moss carpet along the floors, have places to sit and relax, to play with the frogs in the water, somewhere to just remind them that there was good in this world, by the great obelisk that brings them together, binding them in this great city of New Kapesh, built upon the ruins of old Kapesh. She knew that this is what the people needed to bring them together in this time of sorrow, and it was the building of this great communal place where they could all visit and get together and just relax, that brought about the peace times. A time where peace settled for now.